The first race of the new cross-country skiing season in Ruka, Finland, welcomes us with its incredible beauty, snow-covered mountains and trails. Everything fans and athletes need for a great time. Who will win this year? Not in one race, not in two, but throughout the entire season. We will see that later. And now, a short overview of the women's sprint interval start race. First to start is Norwegian Julie Bjervig Drivenes. The traditional sign before the start of the races, 3.1 kilometers. Drivenes sets the control time, which will be the benchmark for all subsequent athletes. Next, Swedish athlete Moa Lundgren takes the third position with a deficit of 21.9 seconds. The holder of the yellow bib starts on this distance and already at 1 kilometer, has a deficit of 13.8 seconds, Frida Karlsson. Unfortunately, the operators couldn't show her at this mark. Swedish athlete Marta Rosenberg at 6.1 kilometers is 8.1 seconds behind Drivenes. Heidi Weng at the 3.1 kilometers mark is 14.9 seconds behind Jessie Diggins. At 6.1 kilometers, the Finn has a deficit of only 1/10 of a second. The next Finn at the 6.1 kilometers mark is 10.2 seconds behind. Frida Karlsson at the 6.1 kilometers mark has a lead of 3 seconds over the Norwegian. Incredible victory. The advantage is Jessie Diggins. Right behind her and already losing more at the 3.1 kilometer mark. 24.3 seconds. Heidi Weng also at the mark but loses less, 14.8, is currently in second position. Krista Parmakoski is 30 seconds behind and currently in fourth position. Marta Rosenberg finishes and becomes second, losing 11.6 seconds. Frida Karlsson at 8.1 kilometers increases the distance to 37 seconds over Caroline Simpson Larsen. Caroline Simpson Larsen finishes and has an advantage over everyone by 7 seconds. At 1 kilometer, the deficit is 23.5 seconds, currently in second position. And meanwhile, Heidi Weng storms the hill and runs to the 8.1-kilometer mark and loses not that much, just 8.5 seconds deficit. Heidi Weng loses to Frida Karlsson. Meanwhile, Swedish athlete Frida Karlsson finishes and has an advantage of 43 seconds over Caroline Simpson-Larsen and will hold the first position for now. And right behind her loses 27.6 seconds with each mark. Between Heidi Weng, they have only 4 seconds difference. Also, Swedish athlete Moa Ilar has a deficit at the 6.1-kilometer mark of 10.2 seconds, almost next to Ebba Andersson. At 8.1 kilometers, Austrian Theresa Stadlober is 37.8 seconds behind, currently in 6th position. At 8.1 kilometers, Ebba Andersson is currently in 3rd position. She loses 16.8 seconds, and the difference with Heidi Weng is already 8 seconds, but in favor of Heidi Weng, not Andersson. That is, a lot has changed in these 2 kilometers. Moa Ilar also runs to the 8.1-kilometer mark and loses 14 seconds. Runs at the pace of Ebba Andersson, passed this segment very well and is 3rd, with a finish deficit of 21.2 seconds. And right behind her finishes Moa Ilar in 3rd position with a deficit of 18.3 seconds. She leads Ebba Andersson, and most likely will remain in 3rd place. Also finishes in 6th place with a deficit of 37.2 seconds. And wait for the next reviews.